Good evening, Mayor Chen. Louis Lopez from Mount Holly. I just got a question about Resolution 10813. Can you clarify for me?
But is that the same?
Oh, it's the same thing as...
Resolution that was discussed and was explained to you last night in Mount Holly.
Oh, okay.
We're going to make just the
in number 15, Ordinance 9, 2013. Can you clarify for me too?
15
15 Ordinance A 9, 2013. It's the first one.
Yes.
Is that the affordable housing?
Yeah. It's a low moderate Westampton Township purchase when it went to sheriff's sale, so we could extend the low and moderate deed restricted component, and we are selling it to Salt and Light to update and rent as a low and moderate unit.
You know for how much?
Not yet, no. He has to follow whatever the guidelines are for.
Okay. Thank you.
Single family.
Any other comments from the public? There are none, I close the public comment. Move on to continuing agenda items. Old business, there are none. New business, none. We have some resolutions tonight. The first is resolution 107-13, payment of vouchers. Motion, please.
motion.
Any questions? Donna, roll call.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Short?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes. Second is resolution 108-13, that's to authorize the funded NJSA contracts. Motion, please. Roll call.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Yes. Short?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes. Resolution 109-13, refund of property taxes. Motion, please.
Motion. Second.
Roll call, Donna.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa? Yes. Short?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes. Next is resolution 110-13, again, refund on taxes, and I should indicate that we reviewed the documentation on all of these. Motion, please.
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa? Yes. Short?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes. Resolution 111-13, again, refund of taxes overpayment from block 103, 105, lot 5. Motion, please.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa? Yes. Short?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes. Next is resolution 112-13, and that's cancellation of taxes. This resolution cancels taxes on block 203-07 and block 1709 and block 803-06. Motion, please, Trevor.
Second. I just have one question, clarification. This cancellation of taxes for disabled, that is done for a tax assessor who qualifies?
Yes, she qualifies them, we review those documents and says yes, that they're disabled, and so we refund only the current taxes, we don't go way back.
All right, roll call, Don.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa? Yes. Short?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes. Next is 13-13, refund of homestead rebates.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, Don.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa? Yes. Short?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes. Next is resolution 114-13, chapter 169. It's resolution permits the insertion of a special item of revenue into the 2013 local budget.
Motion.
And the second.
Second.
Roll call.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa? Yes. Short?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes. Next is resolution 115-13 for executive session.
Yes.
Chang.
Yes. Next, for ordinances, and, the first ordinance is, this is the second reading on this one, correct?
Correct.
9-2013, authorizing the sale of real property located at 38 Winstead Drive, which is block 401-01, lot 73. It authorizes the sale of that particular property to Salt and Light Incorporated, and I believe Donna, you explained it in great detail what's happening, correct? All right. Did you get a motion on that?
Motion.
Can I get a second? Roll call. Open to the public, I'm public comment, it's a second reading. Open to the public, any comments? Hearing none, close the public comment. Roll call.
Daniel.
Yes.
Mayberry.
Yes.
Teresa. Yes. Gordon.
Yes.
Chang.
Yes. The next four ordinances are for first reading, and the first is ordinance number 10-2013, and that is for 2013 salaries and wages. This ordinance sets the compensation for public works and administrative staff for the 2013 year. The second reading of this ordinance will be at our next meeting on September 24, 2013. Motion, please.
Second. Could these be voted on?
Yes.
As a whole, we can absolutely do that. So we're gonna do 10-2013, 11-2013, 12-2013, and 13-2013. 11-2013 is salaries and wages for EMS firefighters. 12-2013 of salaries and compensation for police officers, and 13-13 salaries and compensation for the chief of police, police captain, and police lieutenant, all for the year 2013. Motion? Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Daniel.
Yes.
Mayberry.
Yes.
Teresa. Yes. Gordon.
Yes.
Chang.
Yes. Next on the agenda are correspondences. We have a letter from the Westampton Township Public Schools, and a letter regarding an update on single stream recycling, which appears to be going into effect quite soon, right, Parents?
For spring 2014. I'm attending a meeting on Thursday at the Eco Complex about that, and what I want to tell everybody in conjunction with this letter is they've been running advertisements, but only on Comcast cable.
Right.
And
Verizon also.
oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to spread the word that residents can either call hazardous waste at 499-1001 and request a second bucket for the springtime, or they can go to ruralcorecycles.com and fill out a survey. And the great thing about that is we don't have to pay for those. The county will pay for those buckets, but you have to do it by the end of September.
Wow.
So spread the word to your neighbors.
Yeah.
I believe Mike Meenan is putting it on Facebook. We also put it on our website under alerts and what's new. And we're trying to get the word out there, so.
And did you say where the buckets can be picked up?
You can call 609-499-1001, or you can go to www.ruralcorecycles.com and send in your request. It's a pre-order. I don't know how we're gonna get them to people. We're gonna talk about that on Thursday. But it's free, it doesn't cost anything, and township doesn't pay a penny.
And we paid a lot for.
They're expensive.
The cutoff is the end of September.
They're trying to get all the pre-orders in by the end of September, so spread the word.
Is there any way to list them on our website, Donna?
It is.
It is listed? Okay.
It's under alert and what's new.
Okay, all right, great.
You get those first, the city gets this.
Yeah, post the picture on Facebook. Next on the agenda is item 17 for workshops, discussion to be scheduled at a later date. Under dates to remember, we have 2 dates to remember, and that is October 13th, 2013, Johnson, EMS and Fire.
I have dates to remember. Tomorrow morning, we're meeting about 8:30 at the station. If anybody's interested for a small board on prayer service for 9/11.
Is that 8:30 a.m. again?
We're going to meet at 8:30 with a prayer around 8:46, the time the first plane hit. We also have October 10th is our open house. Two parts to it this year. From 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. will be open to senior citizens in town. Virtua and Home Depot will be there with different information and materials available for senior citizens throughout our community. And then from 6 to 9 will be the main event. This year's theme is through the years. There's about 30 antique apparatus going to be there, one from each decade, as well as state police, forestry, 2 medical helicopters. So it should be a pretty big, another big night, but we want to make sure that we get the word out to our seniors for the 3 to 6 p.m. Opening. I think that's it.
Thank you, Johnson. Children's Hospital, any report?
The only thing I have in hand is our emergency operations plan is due for updating. Currently, it's a state requirement to be updated.
Don? Mary, this is the
Yeah.
wonderful report on recycling.
Yeah, I don't have anything further.
Committee Thorpe,
Nothing to see.
Committee Devon.
Mayor, I'm looking at 2 things. One, last week, we had the occasion of Congressman Rankin visiting our municipality. I thought it was a wonderful opportunity. I think he was on a stop across towns in North County to their police and their fire department. And we were honored to have him stop at our fire department. Amongst the many things that were discussed and we had an opportunity, let me first extend a heartfelt thank you to the chief, Deputy Chief Greg Farnsworth, having the department just pristine, looking well over there. They were truly ready for the visit. But 3 things kind of impressed me is one, and I think it impressed the Congressman, was one, the innovative spirit of the department, how they get things done, and just the climate and culture was impressive. That they've been a model fire service for the regional area, and additionally had an opportunity to talk about the wonderful open house that is now become a Plain Pride destination. And the last thing was we talked about the beam that we had from the 9/11 site, and I think most people, when you talk about a beam, they think that it's somewhere outside rusting or lying somewhere. This being, when we told him we actually had a museum, I think he was really awestruck when he saw that it was an actual museum and the magnitude of it. So those are the things that as a committeeman, a sitting committeeman in this community, that made me feel proud that we were able to show him. And I guess the 4th thing was we have some projects that, in a perfect world, may have opportunity to be looked at, and I think the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So I got were also able to put in Congressman's hands some wish list things that if things should materialize in Washington D.C., these would be initiative projects grant that Westampton Township would like to stand in line for. And Chief, I will be over tomorrow morning and actually do it tomorrow.
Committeeman Mather,
No comments this evening.
Committeeman Lisa.
Yes, I was not able to attend the Board of Education meeting last night, so that one of our meetings. However,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate for your welcome at the beginning of the meeting. I appreciate that. Say my name. I never see you. And my wife, who's that lady? You say hi. That means you are mayor. She's the mayor of Westampton. I said, and she asked me, what happened to the guy? And I said, he resigned. Oh. I told her she never saw a female role as the mayor. The second is, we should post in this entire videos and website in your page, right? You could use it to your website. It should be post no more than 8:15 when I get to the house. It will be posted to your page. And I want to get your opinion, man, about the increase for the single stream project from $11 million to 15.9. It's a 4.9 increase.
For what?
For the
Single stream recycling?
yeah,
What are my thoughts on that?
yeah.
I think it's a great thing to do. Certainly wouldn't mind putting all my recyclables in one bucket.
Okay, I just want your opinion. I mean, that's a big. I just want to clarify. I don't know. I just heard that for two Westampton citizens for the recycle plant the facility. It's going to be only one entry, or it's going. Have you heard anything about it?
About how to modify?
Yeah, they're going to modify to one entry. Or
I have no idea what they're doing at this point.
I just heard that from two Westampton residents.
Yeah,
Okay, I just correct the pre-heard. And wonder how the new ESM personnel when he got elected. So EMS personnel.
The individual that I sworn in, right?
Yeah.
He was sworn in earlier this summer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And like I said, I miss coming right here. I miss all you personnel. I wish everybody could add me as a Facebook friends. And I got you, Mayor, I got Daniel. I wish I could have all of them. And I appreciate it coming right here. And I appreciate you coming right here. Everybody, thank you very much.
Any other comments? Yes, Janet, approach, name and address, please.
Janet Kern, 123 Main Street. First, I want to just say briefly, yesterday's newspaper, I go by Monday's scheduling meetings, and Westampton Township was not in there yesterday. It's about the second time it's ever happened. A lot of people know when the township meetings are, but a lot of people go by what's in the Burlington.
This meeting was not in the paper?
It was not in the paper yesterday.
Well, it's not the advertisement. She means they do a little section.
It's a
Oh,
section.
on meetings, oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, it's a section.
Yes, I've noticed that also, Janet, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, I just briefly wanted to ask you to, Mayor Carolyn, at one point, when Virtual Hospital was buying Hogan's, or did buy Hogan's Farm,
I don't think they closed it.
oh, it's not closed yet?
No.
I believe you were going to a meeting to sit with them. Did you go to, okay. I would like the township committee, you, the mayor, to maybe talk to them when it is a done deal about keeping the farmhouse instead of tearing it down. Will Virtual consider selling it or keeping it? I mean, we've lost so many old houses to industrial parks. That just maybe, as East Hampton did with their farmhouses where their township hall is, many things can be used for that farmhouse. If Virtual will not tear it down, which I'm sure they will, but maybe if we put the word out that we'd like to see it saved.
Well, certainly our discussions with Virtue have only been preliminary, and I do not believe they've closed on that property yet. But they have not, I didn't think so. So, even when we sit down with them again, I will raise the question.
Office, not.
I will raise the question.
Not live in, but office. And I want to thank Chief Johnson, Wiley. We got to see a demonstration of our new fire truck. It was awesome, and watching the firemen, our firefighters, climb that ladder. I can't believe that it is as big as it is, but it was a lot of fun, very interesting to watch, and very exciting, except for for the budget that we're going to be dealing with might be a little scary for the taxpayers. So, other than that, I think it's a great thing to have, especially reading the Burlington County Times today about what's happening now with solar panels, and the firefighters can't get under there until the panels are lifted. So I think the township should look into that for the future. Solar panels on industrial buildings, on homes. If there's a fire, you just can't turn it off. And if you read the Times today, at the end it tells what the engineer is working on, and even when you turn the electric off, the solar panels don't turn off. Did you want to say something?
Sorry, just technology.
Oh, okay. And the Shinneker, I probably say that wrong, but the Shinneker's Farm bothers me the most on Wood Lane Road. Why have we not purchased that or have it as a preserved farming? I mean, that's been about 5 years that Tom DiOrio and many people have worked on that to save it. Andre, I'm sorry, you remember, Bob, do you remember the work that was involved in that, in the cedar, the swamps? Are we not going to, did that stop? Is that at a dead end? I mean, preserving farm?
Specific requirements from the county or state that had put that bill off.
Is it a done deal?
No, there were certain state requirements that they wouldn't meet.
So we're not stepping forward to try to save what farm?
It's still in our reservation.
Okay, and I guess that's the farm, and are we waiting on the freeholders for more grant money for recreation? I thought we would have that by now, but I guess there's nothing coming our way yet.
They didn't release it yet.
Okay, yeah, well, it hasn't been in the paper, and I know it will be in the paper, but are we waiting on anything to be done at the sports complex or the playgrounds, or?
Well, I know that we were waiting on equipment for the Tarnsfield playground, and that I know there's been a delay on that, because that was supposed to happen in the middle of the summer.
Well, we have removed the playground.
You have?
Yeah, and the new equipment is due in September, and we're getting it scheduled to be installed. So, in the fall.
I know a number of residents have emailed me in regard to the issue of the renovations of the Tarnsfield playground, and I know we've been waiting for that equipment for quite some time now.
Okay.
Any other comments?